imagine where we are. Just give us an overview. We'll start with you, Prof, in terms of how the couple of days have been.
I think this is fittingly the month of heroes or Mashujaas. And the fact that this is the time we give us a rounding send-off to one of our most celebrated modern heroes, Raila Odinga, then this is really a fitting moment. It's also fitting because it's only yesterday that we gave him a send-off, and therefore it's a real celebration, and you can feel it palpably, in the public. So obviously, every country is foundationed on the memory of its heroes. The wars you fought, the struggles you've overcome, and the challenges you face, and those who help you to get over them. That's how heroes are produced. I remember the statement that was made that without the 2008 post-election violence that almost pushed our country to state failure, we would not have really known the metal that Raila is made of and what a nationalist he is. And I think the statement was made yesterday, and this applies to many others beyond Raila. The statement was made yesterday that it is possible to navigate a very unique space between the love for the nation and the fight for the nation. Because the love for the nation is a space that nothing greater than your nation exists for you. But at the same time, you are ready to fight for it to the bitter end. And that's the narrow line many of our heroes walked, to the point that some of them literally, give the ultimate sacrifice for the nation. Raila was described as a person who walked that line, that Kenya is everything, but you have to fight for it. And when you're fighting for it, you are fighting people who think that you don't love Kenya. And that's a very narrow line which redefines the very concept of patriotism in a very profound way. That loving Kenya is your ultimate goal. It is Kenya and God. That's it. Yeah. Below there, everything is not holy. Particularly, it violates the people, the totality of the people who make that Kenya. And so from time to time, heroes will be villains. I've never seen a hero who is a hero throughout. Heroes will be villains. The heroes of today are villains of yesterday. They are enemies of yesterday. Look at Mandela, a terrorist, according to many countries in the West, including the United States. Look at Yasir Arafat, a terrorist. Look at Jomo Kenyatta, a terrorist for many years. Look at Raila, an activist, whatever, all the names he was given when he was fighting. Jaramogi, Kenya's most accomplished indigenous capitalist, who spent all his years in business, eventually called a communist and a socialist. Very untypical of, for serious analysis. Yeah. But because you want to create a villain. So a villain and a hero are the same one and the same thing. It depends on who is looking at those things. Yeah. So today, we pay tribute to all our heroes and want to rehabilitate them. Even those that were vilified, we want to rehabilitate them on the basis of the contribution they have made to our nation.
Prof Kagwanja, even as you look at this in terms